I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It is Tuesday morning, the 19th of May, 2026, and this is your friend, Angus Buchan, with a thought for the day. We go to the Gospel of John, chapter 2, verse 5. His mother said to the servants, "Whatever he says to you, do it." I want to tell you about a lady who did just that. And she lived many years ago. Her name was Florence Nightingale. She is known as the founder of modern nursing. She reduced the death rates by simply improving hygiene and living standards. She was known as the lady with the lamp because she used to make her rounds every night to check on the wounded soldiers during the war. I have a daughter who studied nursing, and it is wonderful to see the heart of compassion that these kind of people have. Now, we're not talking about great preachers or people that have done great things. We are talking about people who simply obey the word of the Lord. You might be saying today, well, I have had very little education. I have had very little opportunity to serve the Lord. You can serve the Lord wherever you are and whatever you are doing. Now, I want to read a quotation from this woman of God, Florence Nightingale. She said, "If I could give you information of my life, it would be to show how a woman of very ordinary ability has been led by God in strange and unaccustomed paths to do in his service what he has done in her. And if I could tell you all, you would see how God has done all and I nothing. I have worked hard, very hard, that is all. And I have never refused God anything." Isn't that beautiful? I want to say to you today, whatever it is that God has told you to do it with all your heart. Because the servants filled up the water vats with water, Jesus turned the water into wine. The first miracle that took place in the marriage feast in Cana. Now, maybe God has called you to be a school teacher. Maybe God has called you to be a farmer. Maybe God has called you to be an airline pilot, or maybe God has called you to be a housewife. Do it with all of your heart, and the Lord will use that to change the lives of many. Jesus bless you, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.